Morning, everybody. How are you all doing? So, spoilers, right? Okay, before I get any further. So, well, it's not spoilers really, but just like a little bit of a piece of information. So, in order for me to have time, in order for me to have time to like record stuff that I want to record and stream, and like be able to function as a human being as well as go to work, because I work full time. I'm recording these in the morning, like pretty much as soon as I wake up. So right now it's 8:15 in the morning. Alright, I woke up like 20 minutes ago. I put a shirt on, I was like, I'm gonna make myself a brew. I sat down and here we are. So if my voice sounds dead weird, or if I sound weird, it's because I'm like sleep deprived. Here we are, okay? So, that might be why my voice is a bit like, because even I can hear it this morning. Even I can hear it. But hopefully, as we progress, and as we explore the magical world of Iris Academy, it will lighten up. And I'm not going to sound like a man for the entire stream. But we're just going to resume. Okay, so we've just done our first week. And we decided that once we've got enough bloom magic, we were going to decorate our ceiling. It's something pretty. It's cool. So also, if you keep on noticing me like looking over that way, it's because I've got two screens. Flex. And that's where my other monitor is, and I'm so conscious of it, like not recording, or I've hit stream by mistake. That's why I keep on like looking over. But yeah, so that's it, and then I keep on getting distracted by things. And before I do forget, because I've also forgotten to turn my alarms off again this morning. So before that distracts us, that's been turned off. Okay, so once again we were all called to the gymnasium first thing Monday morning. Only this time there are even more people here. Is this a meeting of the whole school? What for? I asked Virginia if she knew what this was about, but she just grinned and said she couldn't tell me. Yeah, she knows. A little witch, she knows. Someone steps up to the podium, but it's not a teacher. Good morning, everyone. My name is William Danson, and I am your incoming senior president. Woo! But for next week, half of you will be calling me Sir William. Welcome to freshman initiation. Oh no. He's got a wolf on his belt, that's cool. A magical initiation ritual. Before we start, I am required to give you some safety information. Nothing that happens this week should cause you physical harm. If you are ordered to do something dangerous or that you know is wrong, please go to a teacher immediately. Now, all of you freshmen, please line up. One at a time, come up on stage, announce your name and where you came from, and receive one of these initiation handbooks. Okay. Students dutifully shuffle along, announcing themselves one by one. Some of them I've already met. Some names are new. Suki Sato, Jamal Mir, Pastel Rao, Luke and Logan Pfeiffer. That's an injection. Then it's my turn. After I state my name, William hands me a stapled together paper booklet. Inside are a bunch of rules and a list of all the members of the senior class, complete with black and white pictures and full names. According to this, we're required to memorise the names of all the seniors, and throughout the week we have to address them as Sir or Lady whatever. And there's more. We have to memorise a silly poem and recite it on command. We must never show our backs to a senior. We must never be taller than a senior. We must always respond to requests with... Wait, William's at the podium again. Now, as well as serving and honouring the entire senior class, each of you will become the property of one particular senior. Don't know how I feel about being someone's property. Also, what's going on with his hand? It just looks like a chicken leg. Anyway, your senior is your master, and your best friend your worst nightmare. Your senior is your master, your best friend, and your worst nightmare, and your only protection from the rest of us. Stand and wait, and we will choose. I'd love to be like picked out. I'd be like, hey boys. He steps away from the podium while we freshmen look at each other nervously. The seniors start to move around the room, poking, prodding, and calling out orders. You're taller than me, freshman. Get down on the ground. Don't turn away from me, freshman. I see your back. Ellen and I end up kneeling back to back and watching the Cirques. The Cirques? The Cirques! The Cirques are here. Watching as the sharks circle. You. I look up to see a strange boy standing over me. Very strange. Even Pastel, the girl with the fairy wings, looks mostly human. Here he is, our boy. According to this list of seniors, his name is Damien Ramsey. But what is he? So I figured that I have a thing for demons. Like, they're just the ultimate bad boy, you know? Like, I don't know. There's something about demons. Artemis Stream. I think you should be mine. Yes, sir. Okay. Stand up. But then I might be taller. It's alright, you're with me. You don't have to worry about the rules if I'm with you. Only what I say matters. This is a trick. Here, take my hand. I'll help you up. Do we take his hand? Are we going to romance him or get up by yourself because you're a strong, independent woman who don't need no man or demon for that matter? We're going to take his hand. Of course we're going to take his hand. With Damien's help, I climb to my feet. Come, I'll walk you to the door. You need to stay by me until you're out of sight of the seniors. Then you can plan the rest of your week in peace. What happens for the rest of the week? More of the same, mostly. They will boss you around when they see you and make you say embarrassing things. Then on Friday, everyone hugs and makes up. Don't let it distract you too much from your studies. You need to learn if you're going to keep up. I'd suggest studying blue magic this week. Is that an order, sir? Just a suggestion. When I give you an order, you'll know. I will turn up to give you some instructions later in the week. I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't give you at least a little bit of a hard time. He grins and brushes the back of his hand against my cheek. Good luck, Artemis. Take me, come back. Do it again. Please. With a wave, he leaves me on my own. So, what should I do this week? Well, we're going to take his advice and we're going to study blue magic, but we're not taking it just because he said so. I have an exam to pass, which is more important than any boy. I'm walking back to my room when I hear someone yelling up ahead. Lower, freshman. Yes, Lady Angela. Ellen bends her knees, but the older girl follows suit. You're still too tall. Lower. Poor Ellen tries to make herself even smaller. If that senior notices me, she'll just start yelling at me too. I can't make her stop, but I feel like I got to do something. Hey, leave her alone. Is she yours? She's a horse, and this is our hall. You go on now. Whatever. She was a butterfly. Sorry about that, kids. People ought to be safe in dorms and classes so they can get their schoolwork done. I know I'm not your senior, but if you really need help dealing with the others, just let me know. Thanks. The older girl nods and goes back to her room, and I come out of hiding, like a P55Y. Are you okay? What? I'm fine. Everything's fine. Really? I follow Ellen into our room. Hey guys, how's the initiation so far? I'm not sure what the point is. It's a bonding experience. Yay, bonding! How else would you know that you'd grown up and become a real witch? By fighting a troll in the dungeon? I don't know, not been bossed around by someone else? I don't know. I don't know. By casting spells? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, I'm right. Whatever. So, who do you guys get for seniors? I got Balthazar Bundrick. He likes plants. He really likes plants. I think he's got moss growing on him. Your brother, William. Oh, that's great. He'll be good on you. How about you, Artemis? Damien Ramsey. He's so dreamy. Oh no. What do you mean, oh no? He's evil. What? What's so bad about him? Look at him. He's a demon. Wow. Demonist. Demons are real. Don't judge by appearances. I can't believe you would judge somebody by the colour of their skin. It's not his fault he was born blue. Yeah. That is so not the point. All you said so far is that he looks bad. He's vicious. Has he actually done anything wrong, or is he just grumpy? If people were calling me evil all the time, I'd be grumpy too. Please, don't yell. Shut the swore. Whatever. You do what you want. I mean, I can't really help my senior, Virginia. How about you sit the F down and you come back from B-Town? And then we'll have a 2 words. Look, if there's a real problem with him, tell me about it. She shrugs. She's just jealous. It's just rumours. Anyway, he's your senior now. Like he was anyone's before that. Speaking of, I'm hurrying across the campus first thing in the morning when I spot Damien leaning against a wall. Well, hello there, Artemis. Hi, sorry, I can't talk right now. What's the matter? Big Steve said I had to get him a coffee right now. Well, he's not a growler, really. Who do you belong to? Me or Big Steve? You. Well, you, but then I think you have time to talk. Yes, sir. Don't worry, I won't bite. It's just that I've been thinking about you. As your senior, I'm supposed to give you commands so that you can demonstrate your obedience. I have to make you do things that you wouldn't want to do. This is like 18 plus, but like softened. But I don't want you to do anything that would hurt or upset you in front of people. Oh, well, thanks. So I thought of something else. Something you could do that no one else would have to know about. Our little secret. Like, I want you to write me a love letter. What? An extremely romantic love letter. I want you to proclaim your undying passion in words with hearts and flowers and sealed with a kiss. I see you're embarrassed. That makes it a good challenge for your initiation. And a good souvenir for me too. I always wanted someone to write me a love letter. So you'll do it, right? Right, freshman? I'll do it. Good girl. Yeah. Hand it to me by midnight and your task is complete. And make sure it's juicy. You better hurry and get Steve's coffee now. Right. We head off on our separate ways. Juicy. Success. Does everyone have the brew, by the way? If not, pause the video, go back to the start, get your brew, and then restart. I'm sitting at my desk staring at a blank piece of paper and tapping my pencil absently. Could you stop that? It's a slightly annoying sound. Sorry. I flatten my hands on the desk surface to try and keep from fidgeting and sigh. Are you doing homework? No, I'm trying to write a stupid love letter. A love letter? Not a real one. Wow. There you go. It's for initiation. I'm supposed to write a really romantic love letter. But I have no idea what to say. Oh. Maybe you should just quote Shakespeare. Sonnets are romantic. I don't think that counts as writing. Sorry, I was never very good at creative writing. Oh, I have an idea. You don't have to copy a famous poem, but they can still give you suggestions. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. So compare him to something unusual. His voice is like butter. His teeth are like knives. I think that one gives us cute points, and that one gives us weird points. I think. And I don't want to be weird, I want to be cute. I think of butter when I think of your voice because it's warm and soft and goes all melty. That's sweet. Good stuff. See? Yes. I am 15 cute. If you were butter on the table with a bread basket, lots of people would want to take bits of you. But I want to keep all the butter for myself because it's delicious. Butter gets all over my fingers and makes them slippery when I lick them. I'm not sure how to finish that sentence. I think you said enough already. Are you sure? Well, I suppose you could finish it with, I'm thinking of you. Okay. I look at what I've written and frown. I don't think I have good love letter handwriting though. I don't have any cute stationery. This is where I would come into my own. I'd be like whipping out all the stationery. I do. I'm Ellen. I could copy it over for you if you want. Really? Thanks. I hand her my scribbled version and she produces a small pad of pink paper decorated with flowers. Oh, that's cute. It's supposed to be sealed with a kiss. Do you think he'll know if I don't? I don't know. Might be a spell for it. I guess I have to then. Ellen copies my love letter and I fold it up and carefully kiss the centre of the folded paper. I do not want a paper cut on my lip. That is the worst of my fears. Now I can deliver the thing and forget about it. As well, if you just see me jiggle, like, in the middle of it, I've got random songs going through my head and I'm like, well, that's a catchy bit. When the professor arrives to class, we're all waiting quietly in our seats. He proceeds to walk to the front of the class, looks down at his desk and frowns. He picks up a folded piece of pink paper, holding it pinched between thumb and forefinger, as if it were a particularly unpleasant bit of soiled laundry. Unfolding it gingerly, he begins to read aloud. I think of butter when I think of your voice, because it's warm and soft and goes all melty. Oh no. There are a few giggles quickly smothered as his gaze sweeps the classroom. Would the author of this little missive care to identify him or herself? Oh, damn it. No, I know, like, which is the best route. Because I believe... So if you keep quiet, he looks at the handwriting and Ellen gets in trouble for it. Whereas we would then get detention. Whereas if we admit it, we skip detention, and I believe we get 10 merits for it as well. So just because I have plans, I'm going to admit it, and then we can gain the merits, and we miss detention, which I want to do for a reason. With a gulp, I stand up. It's mine, sir. Although I believe if you get detention, there is an option for him to like spank you. So if you want to like romance him, I believe like getting detentions every week is like the route you go down. I think. I don't know. I might be like talking out my bum. Well, that's what I think anyway. It's mine, sir. Ah, Miss Stream. And do you expect me to be flattered by your childish affections? What? Wait, no, it's not your... 10 Dimitri's in detention this Saturday. Bear with me. But I didn't... Silence! In the interest of avoiding further disruption to today's lesson, I think it's best you leave the classroom now. Perhaps by tomorrow you will have had time to think about your actions. But I didn't do this. There's no point. He won't listen. All I can do is slink out the classroom in shame. Bear with me. It's not fair. It doesn't make any sense. How did that letter possibly get here? I gave it to Damien. That sly, slithering snake. I stopped through the halls driven by the fires of righteous fury. Even the seniors I pass my way don't dare challenge me. Falcon home. Falcon home? Falcon Hall. Home of the Pretty Boys. He must be around here somewhere. David. Is my favourite freshman looking for me? I jabbed my finger into his chest. You gave my love letter to Professor Grabby. You humiliated me in front of the entire class, and now I've got detention. Oh no. Guess she's not into humiliation. Artemis, I'm so sorry. I thought you were supposed to be my senior, my friend. Oh, sweet girl. He sighs. This is all my fault. Of course it's your fault. You did it. That's not what happened. I was telling some of the guys how I'd made my freshmen write this letter for me. I was showing off because I'm Billy Big Bollocks. Swore! They thought it was funny. The very idea of a girl writing a love letter to someone like me. When I was at class yesterday, someone broke into my room and stole the letter. Oh. I thought they were only going to use it to tease me. I never imagined you would be hurt. I'll go to Professor Grabby. I'll explain that I made you write the letter. If someone gets detention for this, it should be me. It wasn't your fault. I don't know what happens if we go for that one. Let's go for that one. No, you don't have to do that. This wasn't your fault. If someone gets detention, it ought to be the bully that stole the letter from you in the first place. You're such a sweetheart. Don't you see? I'm your senior. You belong to me. I have to protect you. I made you write the letter, so it's more my fault than yours. I have to take responsibility. You would do the same for me. Well, alright then. But I won't blame you if it doesn't work. Professor Grabby doesn't like to listen to reason. He'll listen to me. Now, do I get a hug? Okay, so either way, it's the same, like, outcome there. Okay. I reach out and give him a squeeze. Cautiously, but that seems to be enough to make him happy. You're a good guy, Damien. I do my best. It's not until after I wake up on Friday morning that I realise something. Something very important which should have occurred to me before now. Virginia! Psst. Virginia! Wake up! What? It's Friday the 13th. Oh god. So, are there any special rituals we need to do or not to do to protect us from magical bad luck? No. Friday the 13th is good luck when you're a witch. Ah. So it's a good omen that our initiation finishes today. Now let me finish sleeping. She pulls the covers over her head. That's fair. But I'm already wide awake, so I may as well make an early day of it. As I'm walking through the halls, I hear the sound of familiar footsteps. Oh, great. So much of this being a lucky day. Good morning, Miss Stream. Good morning, sir. I believe I owe you something of an apology. An apology? I did not give you a chance to explain your actions because I believe that I already knew the reasons behind them. The worst type of people, especially teachers. You may not be aware, Miss Stream, but it is considered a traditional initiation prank to older freshmen to proclaim their love for me. The very thought of which fills them with horror. I see. Oh god. Since it was not your intent to disrupt my lesson, I will cancel your attention and return the 10 merits I took from you. And another 10 for having the courage to admit that you had written a letter, and an apology for the lesson you missed out on. Thank you, sir. Please do not feel that this makes us friends, Stream. It's simply a matter of readjusting the balance. Yes, sir. So, now, we are detention free, and we've gained some merit. Farsight. I think I'm gonna sneeze. I'm not gonna sneeze. I don't know, I'm on the edge. Allows the caster to view a nearby known location. I sneezed. We're okay. After the day's activities, we're all called together in the gym again. Just freshmen at first, standing together in a confused herd and whispering about the crazy tasks we've done this week. Then we hear the sound of heavy footsteps marching in union. Bow down. Look up. You're too tall. Don't turn your back to me. Lower. Lower! After a few minutes, we're all lying flat on our backs on the floor. And that's when William takes the stage. Welcome, freshmen. It's time for your final phase of your initiation. Karina will be passing out the blindfolds. Please put them on. A long-haired girl from Snake Hall tiptoes around the room, delicately placing a strip of dark fabric in the hands of each freshman. Blindfolded? What are they planning to do with us? Well, everyone else is doing it. Okay, now I can't see and I have no idea what's going on. I hear people moving around, whispering, one or two giggles. I wait. Eventually I feel a hand touching my shoulder. Sit up, carefully. Now on your feet. I stand up with unseen hands under my elbows steadying me. Then one of those hands pushes me. Hey! Round and round she goes, where she stops nobody knows. I feel myself spun around, passed from hand to hand. Stop! They hold me, swaying in place. For your own safety, do exactly what I tell you. Walk forward, slowly. That voice sounds familiar. Well, whatever, I'll play along. I follow the instructions of the voices and try to guess where I'm going. Through the buildings, out a door, across the grounds. Step up. Up. Careful now, don't hit your head. I feel a hand on top of my head, guiding me into a van? Sit down, I'll strap you in. I can hear other people being guided into the remaining seats. So, okay, we're going for a drive. To the mall, to a cave, to a hotel, to some secret underground temple. At last we arrive and are carefully ushered out of the door. And that, my friends, is where we are going to end it. So I want to kind of keep each recording around about 20 minutes or so. Just so they're like bite size. Like little tiny videos. And obviously I don't have a lot of time in the morning, so now I've got to get ready for work. There's a day's stress that's going to bring. So yeah, we're going to end it here. So thank you all so much for being here. Truly appreciate it. And if you had fun, then don't forget to join me in my next session. So yeah, I hope you're all enjoying Magical Diary so far. If you've got any suggestions, pop them down below in the comments. And if not, I will see you all in the next episode. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you all later.